I'm very good. Is it a late night there in your location, Rishu?
Yeah, it's night. It's 10:30.
Again, please?
10:30.
10:30. Do you have to speak low so that you won't disturb others in your household?
No, I'm just sitting next to my kid who is sleeping.
Oh,
So that's fine.
okay. So if you want to speak now, I can give you questions.
Yeah, I can speak.
Okay, let me
But my
just...
voice is clear to you?
Now it's clear now. Just a moment. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Interruption. Okay, so
I
yeah,
saw
you're
your video.
sorry.
I saw your latest video that you posted for the
You,
tenses.
oh, that one, my video on YouTube.
Yeah, the latest one. I saw
Oh,
it for the first time actually. I was
right.
not following you on YouTube, but now onwards I started following you. I subscribe your channel. That's
Oh, yay! Thank you.
welcome.
That's good. Okay, so we can start with questions. Let me just. Mm, Let me just pull up these questions that I've got from my... Okay, part two question is okay for you?
Yeah, that's okay. Uh,
And then follow-up question, part three questions. Would that be okay?
yeah, that would be fine.
Okay, so I need my timer. Let me just grab it. Okay, your question, part two question, Rishu, is describe a competition, maybe competition in the university, work, or sports competition. You can choose which ones that you took part
Mm-hmm.
in the past. And your bullet points, what kind of competition it was, how you found out about it, what you had to
Okay.
do, and what the prizes were. And then last, explain why you chose to take part in this competition. You got them all?
Yes, I got them all.
Okay, I give you 1 minute to prepare. Your 1 minute starts now. Okay, I have someone's joining. Okay, there was one already there. Oh, I have runny nose. Hello, my YouTube friends. You can chat with me. I can talk to you for just, quick. You can send me a chat. Hello, YouTube. Okay, time is up. Okay, Rishu, your time is up. You can start speaking now. Your 2 minutes starts.
Okay. Okay, here I would like to talk about a competition in my college. And this competition was about it was about a competition where all of the students have to gather and they have to make a new designs. If I'll give you a little bit about that, what a competition it is, it actually a competition where I was a student of fashion design, and being as a fashion designer, we need to make some new design which were based on some theme related to cultural things, related to any tradition that we follow. So it was a mix of cultural and tradition kind of a stuff, and design should be the this design should be made from design should be prepared from some of these thoughts only. So while while we all students were preparing for that competition, that was a very tough competition because it was our first year and we were not so aware from where we gathered all these thoughts and what source of information we go through. But somehow we managed through internet and from our tutors, we got some ideas about that and we prepared that. And basically, I was the one who selected the old tradition of our culture. So I opted a design which is based on our mythological things. So I prepared. I can say that at that time I had worked very hard on that project, and it was somewhere that on the when the day come, when the day come, and I was very nervous, and when I presented my designs to all that my teachers and the person,
Okay, your time is
what
up, Rishu.
seriously?
Yes, yeah. So you could really talk more, even more than 2 minutes. Okay,
You know,
so I think you had really good vocabularies there, cultural, tradition, and we were we were not so aware how to, I think, you said gather these
yeah,
thoughts, gather
gather
these
the
thoughts.
information or that gather the stuff from where we can like
Uh-huh.
I'm actually not. I didn't remember the words that I said, but
Yeah,
some sort of like this.
you could say generate ideas instead of gather thoughts about that, about this. So you can use generate ideas because that's the collocation of when you think, when you have to think of something, what to do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Generate ideas. So instead of saying gather thoughts about it, but the next thing you said, I got the idea, that was good. I was thinking that you would say again thought. So, and you had lots of based on mythological things, something like that,
Yeah, I
fashion.
said that I thought I just want to represent that mythological event, that kind of thought, because that was the impromptu thought that I got because
You
I
took
didn't
part.
write anywhere
Did
because
you
I was
mention
sitting
the
in that.
price? Did you mention the price
No,
or
I
no?
was about to mention that after presenting my design to the
Ah, okay.
person, I got selected, and I was about to tell, but he said time is over.
Okay, that's fine. But I think, I don't know if I always say this to everyone about when it's you're talking about the past, you have to stick to the past tense or verb tenses. Your verb tenses should be past. Because when you said competition, it is, you kind of like it is instead of it was. And yeah, you can review the recording and always think,
Definitely, I'll do.
yeah, always think that when you talk about the past, you you use all your verb tenses will be in the past, in the past
Right.
tense. Okay, so your follow-up question is, let me just sip my coffee for a bit. No one is joining us. I don't know why.
Maybe like it's a time issue, but somehow 10:30 or 10 it quite this time is quite favorable time because everyone sleeps and you are totally free.
Yeah, exactly. And there were already two in our
Uh,
group who said that they will join.
the Gagan and the I think Gagan
Gagan
was the
and
one who
Saeed, there was the guy, he even sent me a text message that he wants to join and please give me a chance to speak. Maybe when he came before. Oh, there's one, Suhan. So who is Suhan? Oh, I remember him.
maybe because of like some
Uh,
or the other issue
yeah,
might be going
sometimes
on.
when they log in, they cannot log in right away because of connection issues. Okay, so I'll
Yeah.
continue with part 3. It is a follow. There are follow-up questions, and they
Mm-hmm.
are all about sports or competitions.
Okay.
Why do you think some school teachers use competitions as class activities?
Um, see, that's actually a very interesting question to say about. The teachers are actually the person. Teachers are actually the person who motivates the children, and they find one or the other way to motivate the children how they can boost their morale and give them something, some kind of objective in their life where they can where which is achievable to them. And I find competition, providing competition and organizing any kind of event would give children a kind of a sense of something which is actually important. And if children follows that thing, they have that uh, they get the courage to go for anything. And when they win that competition, it boosts their morale, it gives them the chance to think beyond what they can do. So I think, for example, if I'd say when I was a child, when my teacher introduced a competition, or like if any event is going to be organized in my school, so my teacher would actually personally call that student that would you be interested to be in that competition? Would you want to take part in that? And children, if sometimes children got reluctant to that, so teachers would actually provide counsel them and then teach them why competition is important. And when they got involved into that, they actually get that sense, and they actually feel good, and they motivate themselves even by the teacher and by the student also feel that this is important when they are doing any kind of activity. So I think competition is important.
Okay. Do you think it is a good thing to give prizes to children who do well in school? Why?
Okay. uh, Definitely giving prize is important, but it also depends what kind of prize is given to the children. Like if a children is achieve, for example, if I'd say if there is a competition and a child it's a competition of a race, and a child wins that competition or a race, so he'll definitely get a medal in. And this medal, when this child receives the medal and when he stands on that podium and he receives that medal, he feels that he feels that something that he or she has achieved, which actually gives the urge of doing something next of his level. So I think the prize actually gives the children to do beyond of their capabilities and looking something else where they get that opportunity to be on the success side in future, maybe.
Okay. Your last question. Would you say that children have become more or less competitive at school since you were that age? Why?
Well, I would say probably this could be this change in the education industry, a change in the education field, uh, make some change in the education field, has do some changes. Nowadays, more than physical activities, children are more focused on academics, and that's how. I'm sorry, ma'am. I forgot the question.
Huh? Do you want me
I
to
forgot the
repeat?
question. Yeah, just repeat the question, ma'am.
Okay, so the question is, would you say that children have become more or less competitive at school since you were that age?
Oh, well, I would say nowadays competition has increased. When I was a student, there was a competition, but not as much as today, as of today now. Earlier, we were earlier, education was just fixed to books and to teachers only. But nowadays, the studies are vast. You you need to get yourself updated. Not not you don't have you need to read the textbooks as well as the studies, which is extra to your curriculum. And competition is now, for example, I would say that when I was a student, I don't have that much of uh, exams which are available nowadays, or the scholarships which are nowadays available. Just like in my times, only IIT or G are the examination that time that we need to clear to be appear on that, on the medical, on the non-medical side. But nowadays there are lots of exams are there where children are actually pursuing, and they are working hard to crack these exams. So I think nowadays competition is quite high as compared to ours, like specifically to my time.
Yay, very good. Good job, Rishu. Okay, now it's your turn to be an examiner, and you will be an examiner to Suhan. Oh, let me welcome the two
Hello.
gentlemen, Suhan and Garry. Hello. Welcome, guys.
Hello, ma'am. Hello. Am I audible?
Yeah,
Hi,
okay.
how are you, Rita? So, are you okay?
Yes, yes, yes. I'm glorious right now. I feel so. Whoo, I'm ready to
Okay.
bring it on. I'm ready. Okay. So now Rishu
Okay.
would be the examiner for Shuhan. And then after that, Shuhan would be an examiner to Garry, and we'll decide from there what will we do next. Okay, doke?
Want to give the feedback to Rishu?
Okay, sure. Is this Shuhan?
Yes,
Sorry?
Is that you,
No, no,
Shuhan?
no. I ask you. Want you give the feedback to Rishu?
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I
That's
gave
it.
her feedback for her part two question.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
she really nailed it. The answers to the last question, and I don't know. It was really yeah. I don't know. It was there was one that she said at children, and I wanted to say uh, it's supposed to be the children or children, and then the next statement she said was a child. So I thought like, oh, okay, she just kind of slipped on that when she said a children, but she knew that it was supposed to be a child or children without a when you use the plural form. Okay, so did you had you had listened to Shuhan? Do you have some feedback for Rishu?
Yeah. I heard her speech little bit, but I didn't heard her speech totally. But I found some mistakes on grammatical actually. For example, she said nowadays
Of course, native speakers.
but this is good if somebody says like we are here to get our the problems. Like if
Mm-hmm.
somebody says
yeah,
that this is the
feedback.
problem,
Yeah.
and we actually work on that.
Yeah,
Okay.
feedback
Okay,
and then
that's okay.
apply. Because if we only hear the
Yeah,
feedback and we don't try to apply them, we don't improve. No matter how often we practice speaking, we don't improve if we don't apply the feedback.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
actually really
exactly. In
important.
my side, in my side, I always love to hear some negative feedback because negative feedback give me some confidence to work on it.
Yeah.
If we get some positive feedback, then we feel, oh, I'm okay. I don't need to focus on that again.
Yeah, we
So that's
can't
why
do it.
negative feedback is really important. I think so.
Yeah, we can't do it perfectly. That's definitely, the reality. But of course, we want also to hear what we
Yeah.
are good at because we somehow have things that we are good at. So I don't also like
Yes,
to
exactly.
hear people just giving the negative feedback because it would not give you confidence. If you know that
Yeah,
you have also you
sometimes.
are good at this and you are good at that, then you feel like, okay, I
Yeah,
did it.
exactly.
I'm proud of myself. And then now I can focus
Yes.
on the mistakes that I always make. So it's a good thing when we hear, oh, your
Yes.
pronunciation is good, as long as it is true, as long as we don't sugarcoat the person. Or let's say for a child, when the child is singing and you, oh, wow, awesome, fantastic, but the child was actually bad in singing.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's,
I
I don't
understood.
know, adults would do that because, oh, she's a child or this and that. But I don't know, for us, we don't do that here. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rishu, you're ready for Shuhan? Shuhan.
Yeah. Suhan, which part you want to answer?
Yeah, I don't mind if you ask all the question.
Okay,
Maybe
and we
you,
have
Suhan,
Garry
you can
too.
ask.
Gary, you can also, sorry guys, I overlap. I just want to say
Oh yeah,
welcome
yeah.
Gary, and he can also,
Gary, we can start.
yeah, and he can also give feedback while listening to Suhan talking.
Sorry to interrupt, ma'am. I want to tell that I am Gagan, and this is my change name as
Oh,
with Gary.
Yeah, Gary, you told me that you can call me Gary, right? You are okay with
Yeah,
that?
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Oh, sorry.
No
He
problem, no problem.
he was
No
Mr.
issue, guys. Carry
Singh.
on.
He was Mr. Singh
Yeah,
before. Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I
You
remember.
said it's not that look good, so that's why I changed the name. So
It's
that's
not that you don't look good. I just
no,
feel like you are there behind
no,
the camera, hiding yourself like an old man because
no, no,
of
no.
your
Yeah, you say
Mr.
you
Singh.
said
You
you
sound
said
so
that it's
old.
yeah, yeah. That's why I changed the name.
Yeah, so now, yeah, we can talk to you like without hesitation that you are there. We have to bow down to you because you are an old person. Okay, so there is Haider too. All right, now Rishu, you can start.
okay. So Suhan, I'm asking you a part two question.
Okay.
Okay. The question
Sure.
is, describe a photo of yourself that you like or you have taken.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And the pointers are bullet points are when it was taken, where it was taken, who took it, and how you took it, and explain how you felt about that photo. You get that? Hello? You get
Okay.
that, Suhan?
Yes.
So, so your timer starts now for 1 minute.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got it?
I get it.
Okay, guys, now I can talk to you again. So I know someone is watching, but I don't see any chat. but that's okay. Yes. Okay, Said, I can't be, I have only one body, so I cannot be in two places at the same time. That means I can't practice with you while also I'm practicing with 4 people right now.
You can start speaking. Suhan? Suhan, are you there?
You are muted, Suhan. You have to unmute.
Yes.
You
Should
can
I
start.
start?
You okay? So there was a connection issues, I think, with Suhan.
Yeah.
There is one more person, so I don't know how. Oh, there he's back.
Hello?
Hello, Suhan. You
Yeah,
disappeared
some
for a
network
bit.
issue is happening.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm prepared.
Okay.
Okay.
You can start.
Okay, alright. So yeah, now I'm going to describe a photo of myself. That photo I love. So yeah, couple of months ago, my friend and me, we went somewhere for an important task. So then we went there, and we were some meeting. We were in some meeting. So after finishing the meeting, and so the place was education board. The education board. So we also went there for a certificate for my friend's father. So when we went there, so after finishing all the tasks, so my friend said me, let's stand up here. I'll take a picture of you. So at the time I was stand up there, and he took a picture of me, and at the time I saw the picture is really amazing, and the picture was really precise for me, and the picture was one of the best picture of mine. So and that time then the time I told him that please give me the picture through the WhatsApp or to the some social media, and then he sent me the picture, and I always kept this picture on my profile picture, on my wallpaper, because this picture is really awesome, and I love this picture. So yeah, so the
Your time is up.
okay.
Okay. So you kind of like it was really good that you could maintain the past tense, your verb tenses in the past, Suhan.
Yes.
Yeah, I think you were
I
so
was bit
careful.
confused
Yeah.
by organizing history.
Yeah, was really precise, and took the picture, something like that, and um, and you mentioned about on my wallpaper. That was really good because some people, they don't know which wallpaper alone is a good word too, but most people, they don't know whether to use in or on, and everything on social media platform you should use on. That's your preposition. You don't say in YouTube or in Facebook or in Instagram. No, that's wrong. You always say on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google, on Zoom. So all websites you should use on and not never use in. That's
Okay.
the rule of preposition on and
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
Okay. Now
Yes.
there was like certificate for what was that? Transfather. I couldn't make
Yeah, we went there for a certificate for my friend's brother.
what is that? Friends?
Friend's brother.
Certificate of your friend's brother.
Yes.
Okay, okay. So now I know. And there was, oh, this one also, one of the best picture. I think you said picture, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you
Sure.
say it again? One
One of the best picture.
Okay, so there it's wrong when you say picture. It should be pictures. When you use one of, in the rule of grammar, your subject must be, or your noun must be in the plural form. I told this many times to everybody here on our practice.
Oh,
But it seems that you can Google it. Sometimes when you just hear it from somebody telling you, it's hard for you to,
It's one of many.
yeah, it's one of many when you say one of. So you should use the plural form of your whatever noun you use. So one of the girls, one of the boys, one of my brothers, one of my sisters, always
yes,
plural. So so that you will remember that and you are always aware, then you Google it. You Google it, like maybe you can say grammar one of, and then Google will tell you will explain to you how to use that. Okay?
Yes, understood. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, so now it's your turn, Suhan, to be the examiner for Garry. And Haider also will wait for his turn. Garry will be the examiner for Haider. Ali.
Okay.
Haider. Okay?
Minute, ma'am, I'm
So, yeah.
fixing my country.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Should I share the question?
Yeah. Just give me a minute. Just give me a minute.
Okay, I'll ask you part 2 question.
All right, now you can ask. Yes, please. Hello.
Yes. So who will be the candidate?
Gary.
Yeah, I am. My name is Haider.
No, it's
Oh,
Gary. Gary, are you there?
Gary will be the examiner. Sorry.
Yeah,
The candidate.
I'm here.
Are you ready to be the candidate?
I was one.
Okay, ma'am. Who would be the candidate?
It's
Me or
Garry.
Gary?
Gary candidate, Suhan examiner. After that, Gary examiner, Haider candidate. Okay?
All right, ma'am. Now I got you.
Okay, no problemo.
All right, Gary. So I'll ask part two question. Okay.
Okay.
So describe a well-known person you like or admire. Okay.
Okay.
So you should say who the person is.
Okay.
What this person has done.
Okay.
Why this person is well known.
Okay.
And explain why you admire this person. Okay, so you will have to talk about the topic for 1 or 2 minutes, and now you have 1 minute for prepare yourself.
Okay. Thank you for the 1 million watching. Hello guys. Thank you for the thumbs up too. I'm I muted my Zoom so that they won't hear me talking to my YouTube followers. Hello guys, you can join me. Oh yes, hello. And you can chat with me too. Let's see. Okay, time is up for preparation. Your 1 minute is up, so you can start speaking now, Garry.
Okay. Well, I used to admire lots of the famous people, but for their occupations as well as professions. But here I'm going to describe one singer whose name is Suhan, and he is a well-known Punjabi singer, and I love him because of his singing, but also I used to admire him for his personality trait, because he is a well-known singer, and but he do not have any such kind of like uh, arrogance for other people, like main celebrity people do have. He is very calm calm and humble with his personality, because he used to give lots of money to donations, like in recent times there is a big protest is going on in India by farmers, and he came from USA to India to help these farmers, and he gave 1 crore 20 lakh rupees to the farmers. So that's why for these things I love him a lot. And not only the nation, he also spent his time in his hard hectic schedule and find time from his hectic schedule, and gave his time to the people. So I also love his singing the most, and I know in the beginning of this year I went to his concert, and over there I firstly saw him with my eyes, and I was over the moon when I firstly saw him, and the old people.
Your time is up, Garry.
In the concert.
Garry, your time is up.
Okay.
Okay, let me just write down so. My own eyes. Okay, so you said about he didn't, I think you said he did not have any arrogance in him. The word arrogance is really good, and he was humble. He came from the US to India. I personally saw him with my own eyes, and I was over the moon. Those were really good expressions. So yeah, and I just want to say that when you said he came from the US to India, that was really good, because when you mention about US, you always use the article the.
Okay.
And
yeah.
the same as
basically for USA and United
UK
and as well as UAE.
Yeah. So you always say
and
the.
Netherlands also.
Not many people would say would know how to, those who are not native English speakers. But you don't say in the India. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So that was really good. You said he came from the US to India. You didn't say he came from the US to the India, or he came from US to India. So that was really good. And people, it's hard to find rules about that, but you just have to get used to hear it from native speakers saying those. So that was really good. So I think you are really good. except for your, maybe, I don't know, maybe your native language is kind of like interfering the sound of the words, but
Yes, ma'am.
I hear them, I understood them all. I didn't have really like a hard time to understand those words. But you can also, you can still improve. Like I always say to everyone, there's always room for improvement. Now we have to give Haider a chance. So what do you think, guys? We have only like 8 minutes left, so if you have something to say, you can say, but just quickly, but so that we can still give a chance to Ali.
No, I don't think so. I think we should move to the Haider.
Okay.
Uh,
Haider.
I want.
yes. Gary was too good today compared to other days.
Okay.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. One thing I want to add that should we people make other like a meeting so that we people to practice with ourselves. Like
Exactly.
I want to.
You can continue after this.
Now, guys,
One of you can, can host.
Okay. Okay. I will send the link in the group, so we will join.
Okay. So I think Ali is ready now. No? Haider?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm ready.
Okay.
Okay.
Yay. Bring it
So
on.
I will ask the questions. We have very less time, so I will go with the introductory questions.
All right.
Wait.
You're doing.
What is your full name?
No, he was always joining me.
My full name is Syed Muhammad Haider Ali, and you can just call me Haider. It's totally fine.
Okay. Did you love colors?
So,
I do. And among the color, green is my favorite color because this is the most abundant color in
I
nature.
still need to get my shoes for work.
Apart from that,
So,
this
I might
color
not-
is
I don't
directly
know if I'll
related to
get
my
mine
hobby,
just
which is gardening.
Okay, but we'll see.
But let me know.
Are you good at telling jokes?
Sometimes I'm good at telling jokes when I'm in the mood, and I have also memorized some of my jokes to amuse my friend.
That's nice. What kind of things make you happy?
Truly speaking, my hobby makes me happy. When I get free time, I usually spend that time on my hobby. It uplifts my spirit and gives me energy.
Do you like to watch comedy movies?
No, I don't like comedy movies because I'm a kind of serious person, and I like those movies which are based on real incidents.
Why do people go for fishing?
I think when people get free time, they go for fishing, and it gives them two advantages according to my point of view. Firstly, they amuse themselves with fishing. Secondly, they get something to eat.
Okay, your last question is: have you ever been to museum to learn history?
Pardon?
Have you ever been to the museum to learn history?
Yeah, once when I was in matric, a fully pre-planned trip was arranged by our principal of the school to get into the museum, and at that museum I enjoyed a lot. Contrary to that, I learned different things about the culture, heritage, and different architectural things of the past.
This is the end of your first part, and now I will head it for give him some feedback.
Yeah, please.
Hello, I think.
Yeah. to give me feedback?
Oh, okay. All right, sure. Yeah, so I must say your pronunciation was very clear, Ali. And I don't know, I can't even like, it's, uh, it's hard for me to guess which language is your native language because your pronunciation is very clear. You know what I mean? So that's a good thing.
All right, ma'am.
Yeah. So now you use what was the word that you used that was really good? Architectural something. Yes?
Maybe I also abundant means that's in the whole very much.
It must be the word actually, I'm saying.
Abundant, maybe large
The
quantity.
variety. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, abundant means large quantity or a thing which is in excess amount.
Yeah. Okay, so just to let you know, guys, in the beginning, I was not listening because I sent my daughter to the door. So I was kind of like talking to her. I left I left the meeting for a bit and I just muted myself. I think you can hear it on the recording when I posted. So, but I heard you said Ali amused themselves about fishing. It was about fishing. So
Yeah, ma'am.
I think the question was about fishing. So amuse was okay, but I think that was not a very accurate collocation. Maybe fishing, some people they do it for a hobby, something like that. But yeah, amuse is okay. But next time if you get that kind of question, you better use like for some people fishing is a hobby, and for some it's for a living, something like that.
Totally got that.
Yeah. Okay. So.
What is the minimum?
Ma'am, I want to say something.
Yes.
If you don't mind.
No.
In the group, if anyone of the member want to practice with me individually, I'm always there for you.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Sure, Mother, sure. I'll really interested with you to practice.
Yeah, you can message.
Because I have been practicing, or you can say that I have been learning English for 1 year now.
Oh.
And I got stuck at 6.5. I don't know why.
Oh.
You can take my whole test of speaking, and every person who took my whole test of speaking always commented that you are at the level of 7.5 or 7.
Yes.
I don't know why I'm stuck at 6.5.
So was that
Yeah,
like? Okay, go
Yeah,
ahead.
exactly. I also would like to say, so in part 1, so you show yourself like the wide range of vocabulary as well as grammar, the idea, and the task response also up to the mark. So I would say really you deserve 7+.
Thank you very much for your positive feedback. And I will be waiting if someone want to practice with me individually on daily basis.
Sure. So we'll meet through the messenger. Is it okay?
Yeah. Messenger,
Okay,
WhatsApp, or any social media. I almost use all social medias.
No problem.
Okay.
And what will be the time for the next meeting? Kindly, ma'am, would you tell me?
Tomorrow is the same time as this. So
At
until
10.
until Thursday, because I do 4 times, 4 days in a week. It would be the same. Sorry, it would be the same, guys. But then after this week, I'll take a week off and I'll meet you again in January. Okay, so I think that's about it for now. The session is finished. So bye guys, I'll see you again tomorrow.